It's more than a dream, it's more than desire. I can feel you holding your breath, and you don't know what I'm gonna do next. Now it's been years in the making, and I do it over again. It's been years in the making. So turn the lights down low, rolling up my sleeves. Right now I'm in my zone. Put your eyes on me. I got the scars to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. So put your hands up high, baby, walk with me. I see it in your eyes. It's something you believe. You got the scars to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. Chasing down everything I'm feeling. I'm coming first and I'm the last one leaving. Now it's been years in the making, and I do it over again. It's been years in the making. So turn the lights down low, rolling up my sleeves. Right now I'm in my zone. Put your eyes on me. I got the scars to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. Hey! So turn the lights down low, rolling up my sleeves. Right now I'm in my zone. Put your eyes on me. I got the scars to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. So put your hands up high, baby, walk with me. I see it in your eyes. It's something you believe. You got the scars to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. It's been years in the making. It's been years in the making.
Hello, I'm Allison,
And I'm Liam.
and we're seniors here at RHS.
You know, RHS is a great school, but there are a few things you need to know and learn before you come here. Things you won't find in the books.
We know that coming to a new and bigger school
With hundreds of new faces
and new classes,
and new rules, which can be stressful.
we don't want this to happen to you.
No, no, no! Oh my God.
So for the next few moments, we're going to share some secrets that we've learned over the past 4 years here, and hopefully this will make your transition a little easier.
Number one, getting around the school. RHS is a big place, and a little confusing, so don't worry if you get disoriented a bit. That leads to tip number one. If you do get lost, use your map or find an adult or someone you know to ask for directions. Seniors love sending freshmen to the wrong hallway, which will just increase your stress. Keep in mind, though, that stress is normal freshman year, so don't hesitate to reach out to a counselor if you get a little overwhelmed. They're trained to help you get calmed down and back on track.
Tip number 2 is for your health. RHS has almost 2,000 students, so getting through the halls can be tough. Trying to avoid what we call freshman clotting, where a large group of 9th graders cluster in the middle of the hall talking. It makes it hard for others to go around, and honestly, sometimes seniors don't bother to go around. They just go through. Also, when clotting, try to keep track of time. Too many tardies can lead to an after-school detention. Teachers might not be as tough with tardies the first couple of days, but they will get tougher, and then you'll end up somewhere you don't want to be.
Fantastic. Education is that way. Let's hurry up. Let's go.
Now, a few tips about something you use every day. Your lockers. As you know, you don't get to pick where your locker is, but you do get to pick your partner. Make sure you learn to compromise and figure out how to share the space and keep the peace.
Also, when leaving your locker, realize that you need to close them properly. Listening for the click can save you a lot of grief because the school will not replace things taken from your locker.
Tip number 3 deals with the steps in the mall. Reality is, you'll slip on these sooner or later. Whoa! It usually happens during lunch, so watch out for food that makes steps slippery. And if you do fall, try to grab the railing. If you do drop your lunch, you can always grab another one.
Lunchtime is usually one of the more social times during school where you can relax, visit with friends, and enjoy yourself. Realize there's a lot of after-school activities you can do to connect with people who have similar interests with you. Maybe try joining a team or a club or a service activity like Green Club. The more people you know, the more RHS will seem like home, and the more you will enjoy it.
Speaking of enjoying things, let's talk technology. In addition to slowing you down and making you late, your cell phone can actually become a real issue in class. Unlike in middle school, you can use your phone between classes and at lunch, but you still need to put it away when you get to class or when asked, or your teacher might take it away. You know, technology is a big part of school now. Each student is expected to have one of these bad boys, a laptop. However, if you forget yours at home or it's having problems, the school has plenty of loaners you can use. Just talk to a teacher who can get you one.
This next tip has to do with grades. Try to avoid what we call the grade pit. Try and get off to a good start, because if you start out poorly, your grades will follow you, and you'll spend the next 4 years trying to dig yourself out of the hole. Our last tip, relax and realize it'll take a while to adjust.
Before you know it, it'll be 2026.
And you'll be heading out into the real world.
Like we are now.
It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you've been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play the music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up rain. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play the music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Stuck off the crib to spot the bag, but my house is your house if you throwing it back. Excuse me, it's my home, draining the sand. Soon as these happy faces land, you can run with the cash. Home run, slam dunk, touchdown pass. Mi casa es tu casa, so it ain't no holding back. Another shot of vodka, you know what's in my glass. It's my house, just relax. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house.